Welcome to On the Ledge VIP Podcast. Remember, you can always find us on iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. You can also go to my website, ontheledge.vip, and click the podcast tab to hear all the past episodes, including my past radio broadcasts. Thank you. Enjoy the show. Hello, guys. How y'all doing today?
Great.
We're doing awesome.
Please,
Thank you for having us.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for being on the show. Please tell everyone your name, please.
I'm Carlina Tuggle-McDaniel.
And I'm Darian McDaniel.
We're at PROBLK Health.
PROBLK Health. Thank you. Tell me a little bit, how did you two meet?
The short version is we met at Dugan Sports Bar on my birthday, 2012, I believe. And then we were kind of almost inseparable, but back and forth until probably the last 6 years. We've been together since then. So it was kind of a fluke after he went to get some chicken wings and watch the game. And I was there celebrating my birthday.
Yeah, I ran my lifetime chicken wings.
So chicken wings is good for love then, right? Is that what you're saying?
Apparently so, yes.
Cool. Tell me a little bit about your background.
Well, I've been in the media and advertising space for about 25 years now. As the vice president, executive vice president for a couple of big media companies, and enjoyed that. Went off on my own and started a couple of companies and been a part of a couple of companies, and just ready to take it to the next level with PROBLK Health. Got to the point that I wanted to do something to give back to the community, but that's pretty much my background in the media and advertising space. You, babe?
So I'm a surgeon here in Atlanta, but I did my med school and residency training at Howard in D.C., and I came down to Atlanta in 2010 for fellowship training in bariatric or weight loss surgery. So I've been practicing that for the past 10 years here in Atlanta. So I see a lot of just basic health issues for the simple fact that weight is tied to so many aspects of our health, especially in our community.
Okay, cool. All right. I see y'all very, very well versed there. Tell me a little bit, how long did y'all start PROBLK Health?
Well, we started, the idea of just PROBLK Health was pretty much a thing that we thought about, since we got married, to do something to give back to the community. But the part where we do the vitamins and where we're going, we actually launched Juneteenth 2019 last year. So not as much of a year yet, but it's been a strong push. So we're very excited about it.
Okay, cool. So tell me about the total mission, because there's a mission behind PROBLK Health. Tell me about it.
Sure. Well, the mission really spearheaded from our desire to kind of improve health awareness in our community. So I do weight loss surgery, but I also do ER call, and I see a lot of people who are young with old people diseases. And some of that is due to being underinsured or uninsured. But a lot of it is based on lack of just foundational knowledge on how to take care of yourself every day on a day-to-day basis. And we wanted to use the vitamins as a vehicle in terms of what can you do that doesn't cost a lot of money, that you can participate in your own health to help maintain it on a daily basis, as well as delivering health information. So knowledge is power, and typically what I find in my day-to-day working life is that once people get like a nugget of knowledge, and in this particular stage we're talking about health, once they decide to start with one healthy habit, then usually they're encouraged to add other healthy modalities to their lifestyle. So really it's about health awareness and how do you take care of yourself as an individual. And then 50% of our profits go back towards health initiatives in minority and Black communities. So an investment in your individual health is also an investment in our community.
Okay. So what have y'all done so far to get your information out there? What have you done in the last couple of months, last couple of years to push this mission out to the public?
Yeah, we've started with several vending events around Atlanta. There are a couple that primarily focus on Black products. One is called We Buy Black. The other one's called the Village. Was it the Atlanta
Village Market?
The Village Market.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did a couple of vending events and just had really good feedback. So that's been kind of our thing of getting the word out, along with our social media presence and a little bit of word of mouth. But the word of mouth has been traveling well. But the vendor events, we really get a chance to get face to face with individuals and talk about their health and talk about their mission. So that's kind of one of our favorite vehicles, because just when people understand what we're trying to do and understand the importance of the micronutrients of vitamins and why they're so important, there's a lot of misinformation out there, of course, about do we need vitamins, do we not, like, wow, these things are things that are biologically that we need, and the micronutrients and vitamins definitely helps you out day to day. And I think that trying to educate people on that, because people don't know what feeling good is anymore. They think that, they feel okay because they're used to feeling bad so long, it's become their norm. And so we're trying to tell them that it's a way and show a way to get better and feel better, along with giving back to your community. So
Nice. So we were talking about your information and how people can reach you. Please share your social media information and your website and a phone number if you would like. Go ahead and put that out there, please.
Yeah, so we have our social media, and PROBLK is spelled PROBLK, and versus the traditional way. So it's one word, as in PROBLK. And so it would be PROBLK_health. That is our Instagram. And you can find us at PROBLK Health on Facebook with just putting in the PROBLK Health. On Facebook, we're also on LinkedIn with PROBLK Health. You can also Google PROBLK Health. And all our information as far as numbers and emails are all there. And our website is www.PROBLKhealth.com. And you can see the story, the vision. You can learn about the vitamins, the mission, about us, and kind of some of our strategic things we're looking to do in the community. And it gives you a good overview of where we're trying to go. And we need you. This is a mission that we need people to be a part of this to make it happen. And so I can tell you a little bit about the story. We can get a little bit into that when you get a chance to why we put this all together and kind of the thought process behind it.
Well, go ahead and do that now, because I'm very interested to hear all this. Go ahead.
Sure. So we thought about PROBLK Health as my wife would come home every day working in a hospital. When you get married, you start to find out everything about your wife and everything about her job. And she would come home and complaining every day just about the health of Black people, because she worked in a primarily Black hospital, and she'd be so frustrated. And she would say, man, they're using the emergency room as their doctor's visit. And, we're not just taking care of ourselves as Black people. It's just so frustrated, like basic health stuff. And so then I was like, man, do I have to hear about you being so pro-Black health? And then she was like, yes, I am pro-Black health. And so that's kind of how the word was born. And then we decided we were going to take it into a nonprofit. And we're just going to go into the community and try to do some things and really try to make a difference. But me being with owning a media company and her being a surgeon and finding the time and the resources, and we found that it was a lot of nonprofits and opportunities out there that focus on health, but they just don't have the financial resources. Mm-hmm. And so we happened to be watching Shark Tank, and we saw a company that actually sold beach towels. Each one that they bought, a percentage would go to clean up the marine life, clean up the ocean for marine life. And I was like, if they can do it for fish, we can do it for Black people, right?
Correct.
And so I was like, it makes no sense. And then she came home and said, wow, 92% of African Americans are vitamin deficient.
what's
big number.
What's the percentage again? You said
92%.
Wow, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, and that's just at least one. Usually, it's more than one.
Yeah, so what we said was, man, let's start a vitamin company that's geared towards our community with cool names, and we'll talk about that a little later, but cool names, targeting, marketing, which is my expertise, directly to our community. But 50% of the profit goes back to those nonprofits and initiatives that can help with the overall health and healing in the community. So that's how it was kind of born. So it's like allowing people to invest in their health while investing in the health of the community overall.
Nice. Okay. I like the part that that 50% of the proceeds is going back into the community, which is very good, because not only that you're helping the community, you're also giving back at the same time.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So you did mention something about you got some cool names. So let's talk about your current products. Go ahead.
Well, you start with one, babe.
So we have 3 multivitamins. One for women. The women is called Queen Essentials, and the men is King Essentials, and the kids is Young Royalty. And we really tried to focus on names that kind of uplifted our community and reminded us of our kind of strong legacy and heritage, as well as making it kind of fun for us. So that's our multivitamin. Then we did a vitamin D called Sunny Days. We have a melatonin called Wanna Go Night Night. We have a hair gummy called Hella Healthy Hair, because everybody's all about their hair and their edges and keeping that intact. I know firsthand about that.
Okay.
Then we have our tablets with an advanced hair, skin, and nail formula. For men, it's called Handsome Brother, and for women, it's called Beautiful Sister. We have an organic green tablet called Not Your Mama's Dream. And we have a probiotic called Gut Reaction.
Let me tell you something.
So that is our current lineup.
I love all the names. And just imagine you just waking up in the morning or going to sleep at night and getting that night, that melatonin.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just encouraging, just seeing the label and seeing the wording on there. It's like, okay, I'm encouraged to take this because I know I'm doing my body right. I love that. Is there, let me ask a question. Now, what has been the biggest challenge so far on this journey?
I think the biggest challenge is kind of having to compete and dispel a lot of the misinformation that people get from social media and just their everyday life that isn't accurate about how to take care of themselves. So when we approach people about taking vitamins, either it's because they never found a vitamin that tasted good and, you know, they never get sick, so what's the point? Or, you know, they eat healthy enough to get all their vitamins, which if you kind of look at the big picture, and we've done a lot of reading on this, even if you eat mostly fruits and vegetables, our soil has been so overgrown and cultivated that even the best of circumstances, straight out of the ground, our vegetables aren't getting the nutritional value that it did 30, 40, 50 years ago. Right. So it's advantageous to still supplement with something, even if, quote unquote, you eat healthy all the time. So really trying to just educate, not based on kind of what we see on social media with everyone has a detox tea and everyone has a waist trainer. Yeah. And it's a lot of myths around what is health, because a lot of people who are not health professionals that are monetizing quick fixes and artificial ways to quote unquote be healthy that are not truly healthy. So again, we're trying to provide nutrition for your cells, and your cells are the foundation of everything. And that's where kind of vitamins come into.
Right. And I understand totally what you guys are saying, because I know, you know, vitamins are supplements. Okay. You might be eating right, but, you know, these vitamins are going to fill in that gap that you might be at 80%, but the vitamins can put you at 90%, at 95%. It might not put you to 100, but it's definitely going to add on to what you already started. I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. And saying that, I got to ask a question. You heard of CMOS, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about CMOS? Because I got it, and I'm taking it, and I don't know all about it, but I'm hearing that it has 92 minerals out of 101 that our body has and needs to have on a daily basis. So give me just a little feedback on the CMOS.
Sure. So the thing about CMOS is that it's good if you take it on a regular basis, right? It does have an abundance of natural nutrients, vitamins, and minerals that the body needs. But like any other health regimen or supplement, whether you get it out of the ground or you get it through a more man-made kind of manufactured supplement, is you don't know what your body needs unless you get a baseline blood panel to see what you're low in. So some people with minimal effort are always going to have okay levels. Other people can take everything under the sun and their bodies are going to be resistant to getting some of those key foundational needs. So unless your blood work shows a deficit, CMOS could be on par with other vitamin supplementation, could be on par with what people call, a vegan diet, or there are all types of natural green supplementation that people do. And I can't say that one is better or worse than the other unless you had a known deficit that you were having trouble filling. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. And I'm happy that
so something is better than nothing, but I don't know what can help someone unless I have proof as to what they're struggling to fill.
Good. And I want people to hear that because this is coming from a professional. Okay? It's not coming from anybody that says, "Hey, I want to make a profit off this and I'm holistic and everything like that." You're hearing this from someone that's on the front line that has the skill set and understands what's really going on out here. All right, go ahead, Darian. You was about to say something.
Yeah, and when I think about it, I just want to get that 92% down. When I think about it, if it's CMOS, if it's vitamins, if it's eating healthy, we're just trying to get us going in the right direction. So we're not here, like you said, us versus them or this versus that or whatever you do. We just need to try to do better as a community when it comes to our health. And so that's kind of like our focus. Like the vitamins are the vehicle, but the mission is the big thing, And so, we're hoping that you do our vitamins versus doing another company's vitamins, of course, because that company is not going to give back to the community. So if you take in one a day, they're going to the golf course with that, but they're trying to give back to the community, and our vitamins or have the same certifications and all the FDA approvals, everything that we need here, all the vegan, we got plant-based, we got everything that any other vitamin company has, and we just want you to realize that this is the one vitamin company that is actually trying to do something in our community. And we have chosen a name and PROBLK Health to make it clear of what we're trying to do. We're not trying to sugarcoat it, make it vague. We're going right to the heart of the source of the issues and really want to make that difference.
I understand. I'm with you guys. So let's talk about what has been some of your victories, big or small.
I think our biggest victory was recently we got chosen by Target in Essence as one of the best black-owned businesses in 2019. And that was just amazing for us just to launch in June of 2019. We put a lot of money and effort into this, not sure how it was going to be taken. It was a big leap of faith. Of course, we put our all into it with the marketing and getting out there, but for Target in Essence to tap us on our shoulder and tell us that we're doing a great job among all black businesses was just something that was just totally overwhelming, and I just love that. So that was pretty cool for me.
Mm-hmm.
Anything special for you?
I think on kind of a one-on-one basis, like I mentioned, one of the biggest things that we hear about why people don't take vitamins is because it's not appealing to them. And usually it's based around the taste. And we really worked hard to pick recipes, formulas that were not only full of the nutrients your body needs, but also taste good. So I can speak personally about this. If it doesn't taste good, it's probably not going to encourage me to do on a daily basis. And I think more people are like me than like Darian, who could drink mortar oil just because he knows that it's good for him. So when we're out in some of these vending events, even at work, sometimes I'll just go and give people a dose of vitamins. They're very surprised about how good the gummies taste, and it doesn't feel like your everyday vitamin. A lot of them say, oh, it tastes like candy, or it tastes like fruit snacks. Not that we're encouraging people to eat candy or fruit snacks, but we're encouraging them to do something that they will want to do and be consistent with on an everyday basis. So unlike medicine, where sometimes just a dose or two, you'll start to see the benefits of it, vitamins are something that you start to see the effects of it when you take it every day on a persistent and consistent basis. So part of the education is what can you do every day, not when you feel like it, not every once in a while, because people say, oh, it didn't work. Well, how long did you take it? You know, this is something that you can do forever to kind of keep yourself supplemented. So what I see is when people really kind of have a different view of perspective about how vitamins can be or taste, when they actually try our vitamins and are encouraged to do so based on their pleasant experience.
Nice. Now, one thing we could start doing is using our smartphones to help us out and set an alarm for every day. At a certain time of day, take this vitamin. Let's take a look at this right here. Let's say, what is your outlook for the next 5 years? What are your goals moving forward?
Well, I'm hoping that we continue to get positive feedback from the community. 5 years from now, I hope when people think about getting vitamins, they think, about PROBLK health vitamins, and they see all the things that we're doing in the community. And growing the brand. When I think of the brand, when I first initially thought of it, just a total wellness brand. Vitamins are kind of just the start in my vision for everything from just self-awareness and self-love and self-care and just all those kind of products that just make you feel good. Just kind of a wellness brand, an overall self-care wellness brand is what I see. What about you, babe?
In 5 years, I'm hoping that we are at the point where we can really make significant financial contributions to a lot of these organizations that serve the community. So it takes money to give money. So we're not in this to be gazillionaires by any means, which is why we're giving back 50%. But in order to make a dent or to make a difference, we have to have enough kind of customers and people who believe in it, who they want to give back through us. So I'm hoping we're at a point where we are really starting to make a difference and getting some of these nonprofits the fuel they need to do their mission in the communities to help even on a bigger scale than just individual people. So it's really a two-pronged mission. But in 5 years, I hope that it's a very regular occurrence, that we will be able to broadcast sooner than later about all the good that everyone is doing through us.
Okay. Well, I know.
Just to talk a real quickly about the nonprofits and what we're going to do with them is to have them give us actionable plans of what they're going to do in the community. And so that way we can keep a kind of tab of what's going on and we can share with our community. We like to call them our PROBLK Health Tribes, that we can share with them with the newsletters and updates so they can see the actual progress of those different charities and different initiatives concerning health in the Black community. So you can kind of watch your contribution, so to speak, work within the community and see the difference. And, and show that we are stronger together. We're always asking, just one quick statement, we're always asking for, not always asking for help, but we have enough people that we can do for ourselves, you know. And I was actually talking to a Jewish guy when I started this, and he said, man, why don't you guys just buy stuff from your own people? He's like, I just don't understand. Like, you guys could have so much.
I don't either.
If you just buy from your own people. And he was just so, and it just hit me. Like, he was so confused and didn't understand it as another minority, to look at us as a minority as a people and just don't understand why we don't even buy from each other. And it just said a lot, and it just rang in my head that, man, I need to do something about that the best that I can, because it's so true. You know, what we spend on vitamins and healthcare with these companies with Unilever and Bayer and all these companies who do nothing for our community could be millions that we could be giving back to each other. And that's what I'm passionate about. And if I could just get people on board to see that, even myself, you know, I was like, man, you know, I need to buy more Black products. Every time we go to these vendor events, we're just amazed on the amount of Black products that are out there that are very great products that we need to buy. So, you know, this is kind of a public service announcement for everyone to look for Black products that they actually can use in their homes. And the fact that we have social media and the internet cuts the barrier. We don't have to be in stores and Target and the Krogers. You know, we can buy directly from each other now. So I just hope that we can make a difference with our people, and so that's kind of how I feel. I know that was kind of winded, but
No, that was perfect, because I'm with you on that. It's we have over $1.4 trillion in spending. That's a lot of money, and a lot of that doesn't even reach our community. We go outside the community to spend this money, which is very sad. There's a few in the crowd, like yourself and your wife, and some other pretty strong people that are passionate about the community. We're doing good things, and we need to have more people doing the same thing. We could be so much powerful if we were more unified, but that's going to be another conversation, because we got to get our mind.
I have a lot to say about that.
Yeah, we got to. Matter of fact, we got time. Go ahead. I want to hear. Go ahead. That's what this show's about. We're on the ledge right here. So this is what we do.
So with health being our most valuable asset, you know, we have an election coming up. We constantly are complaining, usually rightfully so, about inequities and injustices in our communities, both small and large. However, at some point we have to get from behind our phones and off our couches and do something about it. And if you are not healthy, if you are at home, if you're on dialysis, you know, if you're not healthy enough to keep a job, how do we expect to really get out in the streets and in front of our legislators and with a lot of these activism movements, you know, if we don't get out there and really be the face and the voice of what we complain about all the time. So it's kind of interesting when I see we're just so disgruntled and unhappy, and yet we're constantly holding ourselves back in so many ways. One, we're just kind of lackadaisical, and we assume that somebody else is going to do it for us. And then when it doesn't happen, we're upset. You know, let's not get into voting. Everyone who doesn't vote is technically a vote for somebody else. But then again, on the physical side, it's like, well, if you're not taking care of yourself and don't have the physical strength and stamina to get out there and work on these changes that you want, they're pretty much sitting ducks. And how much can we complain when we're not even willing to nurture ourselves individually and as a community and rally behind each other to be the power that we need? Because our voice is much bigger than we kind of demonstrate it to be, because we're fragmented and we don't have that same kind of determination to kind of get together as a group and show everybody that, you know, we mean business. You know, we have a lot of power. We have a lot of buying power. We are a consumer people. So if we kind of get behind what we want, I think there could be a lot more changes that are made politically and just in society in general. but we're just, I don't know what that struggle is to kind of get out there and fight for ourselves. Where a lot of us are constantly waiting for somebody else to do it. And I think if we haven't seen already, it's not going to happen on somebody else's time or effort. We got to do it ourselves, but we have to be strong enough to do that.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about right there. We are at the point where we got to stop pointing the fingers at everybody else, and we need to start taking the initiative. And because most of the time right now we can understand legislation and rules and laws, but we are strong enough to be able to stand on our own and do the right thing. And one of the big issues that I have is that we have a problem of trusting each other.
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest things that we have. And
that's by design, though. You know that.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I know it's by design. Trust me, I know it's by design. But sometimes we have to stop. I don't watch much TV. I do a lot of YouTube, and I don't look at too much of that media. Of course, American media is the worst. So we have to start doing things and that's going to cater to benefit us, like you say, for health and for wealth and for working and doing for each other.
Absolutely.
So, but I want to thank you guys for coming on the show, and I am so happy to have y'all on here. Before we go, I want you to make sure you let everyone know how they can get in touch with you, all your social media information, one more time before we go.
All right. The company is called PROBLK Health Vitamins. That's PROBLK. It's how PROBLK is spelled. You can reach us at PROBLKHealth.com. PROBLK Health, you can Google it. On our Instagram, it's PROBLK_health. Facebook is PROBLK Health. And the next time you go in the store and buy a vitamin, you ask yourself, what is this vitamin company doing for my community? That's all I want you to do. You just ask that one question. And then if it's not nothing, then you need to come on over to PROBLK Health. We got better quality. We got great vitamins. They've been taste tested. We got great reviews. So just come aboard, and let's make a change. And thank you.
Thank you guys for coming on. I appreciate it so much. And the listeners that are listening right now to this podcast, please make sure, definitely spread the word about PROBLK Health. Let's get this information going out viral. The husband and wife team right here, they're doing great things for the community, and they're doing great things to get our health back intact. All right? Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Carl. Have a good one.
All right.
Okay, everyone, before we go today, I have a public service announcement. I have some great news. On our website, when you go to onaledge.vip, make sure you click the deals tab. There's a deal on there for travel and a deal on there for a new rideshare company. With the travel platform, it's going to be free for you to use and free for you to keep. You can travel like a VIP for less. That is great news there. And with the rideshare, there's a new rideshare company called Vibe Ride that's coming to a city near you, where the drivers get paid more and the riders pay less for any ride. That's great for everybody. So make sure you go to the website, check out the deals tab, and get yourself registered, get yourself set up. Thank you, and have a good day.